At Second Helpings, we are fighting hunger from all angles. So we are a food rescue, hunger relief, and culinary job training organization. The food that we rescue is transformed into just over 1 million meals a year, and those meals go to about 100 community partners throughout central Indiana. We are providing a vital food source for these organizations for folks who may not get food any other way.
First time I ever heard of Second Helpings is when they provided food for me at Pathway to Recovery. Like, I was homeless, donated clothes, expired driver's license, no cell phone, no anything. And so seeing that there was even food available was one less thing that I didn't have to worry about.
Everybody kind of starts here. As you see, this is where the Second Helpings gets, this is where the food gets laid down. Sometimes people will take the chicken and make their own dish for everybody and spice it up or whatever. Jackie she runs Back on My Feet, another organization that helps us here. And she's like, why don't you try the culinary job training at Second Helpings? And that was never even a thought. I never thought about being a chef. And my therapist is always trying to get me to do cooking classes because she's like, it's therapeutic.
The program is 7 weeks long, and while they're here with us, our goal is really quite simple. We want to give them an intro level look into the industry, teaching them the most simple fundamentals, the most simple basics and skills that they're going to need to go out in the industry and get a job.
Beautiful. I knew from previous experience that my background in aviation, electronics, and all that kind of stuff was very isolating for me. I knew I needed a job with more personal connection.
I tell them the minute they get in here that I believe in them, but they have to want it for themselves. You know, I can believe in them all day long till I'm blue in the face, but you have to want it.
There's so many places you can go in the city now and find a graduate working, either behind the scenes or front of the house, whatever. And we've had over 1,000 graduates of our culinary job training program. So it's likely you could run into one anytime you go out to eat.
Jimmy's story is the perfect example of the impact and the reach that Second Helpings can make and the transformed lives that can come out of that. We took rescued food, we turned it into meals. We sent those meals to people in recovery. That meal reached Jimmy. That opened Jimmy's eyes to the possibility of a better future. Jimmy came to Second Helpings for that. He went through the 7 weeks program, accelerated, and now he's out there crushing it. And his life is totally transformed, and that's what we do. We transform lives through the power of food.
My inspiration, I would say, it comes from my brother. It took a year being sober the first time around for him to want me to come back around. My mission, my purpose comes from is when I made amends to him. He's like, I forgive you. All I ask is that you get 1% better every day. And that's all I try to do.